Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACB. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Monday, so that's where the green line here is coming from, and that brings about the first update that needs to be made, and this update is based on the foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So $5.50 is going to be the near-term level if there is indeed any sort of bounce, which very well could happen, and I'll explain what I mean by that here in a second. But yeah, in the event there is a bounce, $5.50 is going to be that level. Ideally, if the price does bounce, that would be the first key mark to push through. In the event there is the bounce and that the price also is able to fight through 550, the overarching level of resistance to keep an eye on would be that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average. As the name implies, that line is going to continue to move itself, and at this point in time move in the downwards direction. So keep an eye on that, but one step at a time. Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. First, it's just got to bounce, and then it's got to get above 550, and then you can focus more so on that purple line. Now, I mentioned, it's quite possible. It would not be shocking if the price did bounce, and the reason for that is the price is getting pretty close to this former area of support down here, right around $5.30-ish, give or take a little bit. And last time the price was down around this area, you can see that, from that point, a very nice bounce. Grab the wrong annotation tool. There we go. A very nice bounce did indeed follow. Now, I wish I could say trading was this easy and that because it bounced last time, it will for sure bounce again. There are no such thing as for sure's in the market. Now, would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce? No, that would not be shocking. But again, myself nor anyone else can sit here and say that it will for sure bounce because it's bounced in the past. It's logical, it's rational to wonder if it'll bounce, but you can't say that it is going to bounce without question. Which, as always, is why risk management and risk control is so important to us as traders. So, from a risk versus reward perspective, an interesting setup going forward. So we'll see how this one continues to play out. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.